This
No,
conference
you have
will
to
now
start,
be
doctor. You
recorded.
please give a brief introduction of yourself. IIHR, of course, it's well known, but still we want a brief introduction, and then people will ask questions
Okay.
thereafter.
Actually, I'm Dr. M.R. Dinesh, heading this institute for the past 4 years. In fact, the institute is working on about 54 horticultural crops. We have about 174 projects which are being undertaken in the institute on various aspects. Especially, we have about 26 vegetable crops here, about 13 fruit crops, then about 9 ornamental crops, and about 5 medicinal crops. We have been working for the past 5 decades in this institute. My specialization is actually fruit breeding. I was head of the division of fruit crops prior to taking over as director. We have worked on some of the aspects of papaya, mango, and guava. The institute has so far released about 100 technologies to various entrepreneurs, and we have a very vibrant business planning development unit, as well as an institute technology management unit, which generally releases the technologies which are developed by these scientists. And we have incubation facilities here, wherein people have startups, and they take up startups here. They can become on-site incubators or off-site incubators once they have taken the technology. These are this is in brief about this institute and the way we are working. We have in fact about 8 divisions now in our institute, which includes basic sciences, the division of fruit crops, vegetable crops, ornamental crops, and medicinal crops, then the division of natural resource management and post-harvest technology, and division of social sciences. So we are a staff of about 100, and in all together probably we are about 600. This is in brief my introduction.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Dinesh. You have given a very nice description. And now the participants, there are about 5 participants who can ask the questions. Ms. Dika Rao, Mr. Govardhan, Mr. Nikhilesh,
Yeah,
please ask your questions.
they have to share their
Mr.
videos, I think. Yeah.
You want to share? Please go ahead. Please share the videos. You're going to share the videos now, Dr. Dinesh?
No. They have to share their videos, I said.
Okay, okay, okay. If they have any videos, they will share it. Mr. Benekal,
Not
Mr. Kiran,
videos.
Mr. Govardhan.
They are not to be seen in this. That's why I said.
Okay. Yeah, only one is to be seen.
Yeah.
Please ask your questions.
Yeah, please.
Hello. I think we can't hear you.
He has to unmute his.
Are you able to hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Please start a question, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Good afternoon, Dinesh sir. Sir, I have
Yeah,
a
good.
pomegranate of about 7 acres with about 1,800 plants. Okay. I'm facing a lot of issues in terms of marketing the harvest. So, uh, what sort of measure should I take? So, though the yield is good, I'm getting only about 1/3 or 1/4 of the market price.
Hmm. No, actually, we are basically a research institute, and we actually try to link up farmers to some of the facilities like Amazon and other people who are now doing this big basket people. We can link you up. With regard to market, this is the only intervention we can make. In fact, we have developed a vending fruit and vegetable vending van, which we have given it to some of the FPOs under the Watershed Development World Bank program, which we have developed, which can keep your fruits and vegetables fresh for 2 days more. With regard to marketing, basically, we don't actually intervene as such.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay, next. Any other question, Mr. The next other speakers, Kiran, Mr. Dekha Rao, Mr.
Hello.
Niklesh. Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
Mr. Kiran is asking.
Yes. Good afternoon to everyone. And yeah, so my question is actually in terms of having a multi-crop, a small farm. What is the scale of the extent that we will require to have a viable operation?
No, actually, it depends on the intensity of cropping. Actually, what happens is that if it is a multi-species cropping system, basically, what is the basic thing you have to see? Supposing if your system is a mango-based cropping system, you can introduce several. You can
There is
have.
lot of echo.
Yeah, I think somebody will have to mute. The others will have to mute their audio. Yeah. Actually, what you have to decide as to whether it's a, even for 1 acre, even for 1 acre, we have shown that we can have a very good multi-species orchard system. It can be a mango-based cropping system. It can be any where exactly you are taking this is very important. Mango cannot be taken in very high rainfall areas, or some other crop cannot be taken in high rainfall areas. You can take mango based cropping system. You can go in for vegetable seed production. You can go in for ornamental seed production, which actually the IIHR is very anxious to promote, particularly this under the seed village concept. Actually, what we have done is under the seed village concept, if some farmers are interested in multiplying our variety, we readily give them the seed material. And then what happens is that our scientists inspect their plots twice during the cropping period, and then we buy back the seeds. Same thing can be extended for nursery management also. So, but if it is a multi-species cropping system, right from fruit crops to vegetable crops to ornamental crops to climbers like pepper can be grown. So it all depends. Even a 1 acre farm can be made very, very viable.
Sir, I'm talking primarily in terms of vegetable farming, where you can have multiple yields through the year. So as a full-time occupation, if you are to have what is the scale that is required? You think 2 acres of land with would be an extent enough for viable vegetable farming?
Even with 1 to 1.5 acres, you can make it very, very viable, provided you start growing those varieties which are basically disease resistant. Even a 1 acre farm of vegetable can be made very, very viable, provided you take generally the variety seed material that you take for a particular vegetable crop should be a quality seed material, because it so happens that many a times the farmers get duped because of the quality of the seeds that they are getting.
Okay. So what are some of the vegetable crops that you would suggest to a first-time sort of farmer?
No, first-time farmer, we suggest them to go for leafy vegetables. We suggest them to go for legumes like French bean. Then we have some of the, see, what happens is that we have yard-long bean. Now, yard-long bean is such a crop which can be trained on the fences. You can have in the border area drumstick. So this is the kind of mixed cropping you can have. In between, you can have leafy vegetables. You can have French beans, which gives you income within 1.5 to 2 months.
Okay. And what are some of the factors that we can keep in that we need to keep in mind when we are starting the operation? Of course, firstly, the the soil of the land, we need to make sure that it is reasonably fertile, and then with some access to with continual supply of water.
If you are taking it for the first time, I would advise you to take a crop of sun hemp or mucuna, which would fix a lot of atmospheric nitrogen into the soil, and this also you can add organic carbon to the soil if you incorporate it back to the soil.
Okay. And where can we source some, desi or the country variety seeds, vegetable seeds? What would be a good source to get these seeds?
No, why do you want to go in for country seeds? What is your fascination for going to that?
Well, I would, I'm looking at organic farming in the long run. So essentially, I would like to stay away from hybrid or any GMO food. So I would
Yeah.
like to keep it as as natural as possible.
No, no. That is the misconception we have. What has happened is the hybrids basically what we have developed is how do you get diversity in a particular crop is when atmosphere or nature helps you to get two varieties crossed through wind or whatever it is, the diversity happens, isn't it? In the case of cross-pollinated crops. So the same technique we have adopted, we have incorporated the native crop species in all our breeding programs, and whatever varieties we have, many of them are resistant to 4 diseases, 3 diseases like that. So when the disease resistance is there, we simply, I think, going for organic farming without disease resistant varieties is of no use at all. Please see that you start your organic farming with disease resistant material. Hybrids are not untouchable. Those days are gone when hybrids were having certain problems. Now most of the hybrids that are coming have got very good. They are just like your native varieties. They have got all the traits, and they are disease resistant. So naturally the spraying comes down. So you will be aiding the ecosystem services. In fact, if you can practice some of this, added to that, if you use some of the products like the microbial organic products, then certainly you can grow it organically. Otherwise, if you are taking up some organic farming without disease resistant varieties, I am afraid it is a bit difficult.
Sir, when you say hybrid, this is essentially where at a molecular level you are going to make changes in the lab,
These are
right?
all conventional breeding methods.
Okay, so how does it work, sir?
No, two varieties are taken, performance is evaluated, we do genetical studies, and then we cross and come out with the hybrid.
So then that is at a gene level you're doing it.
No, this is at the plant level.
Plant level.
Yeah, there's no gene level business. We are not into transgenics. I hope
Hello?
I have made it very clear. Yeah.
I lost you in the last bit. I couldn't hear you.
No, this is we are not doing any transgenics.
Okay.
And see, supposing in nature, if you go to a place where a lot of biodiversity is there,
Right.
then two plants,
Yeah.
supposing two mango varieties are there, they get crossed, isn't it?
Okay.
Who is doing the crossing? Wind is doing the crossing. Fruit comes out, fruit falls into the ground, and some other tree comes up there, different variety of mango, isn't it?
Mhm.
It is something like that.
So when I use these seeds that you're talking about, the hybrid, and
Yeah.
I'm going to market the produce, then would I be able to market it as natural or organic?
That is why I think you are totally confused. The planting material, I am talking about the seed. Seed of the material, why you cannot say it as organic? Even if you take native species and spray it, then it cannot be marketed as organic.
No. Natural, see, being natural is one thing, organic is one thing, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Whether natural or organic, if you supposing you take the example of tomato growing, okay.
Right.
Now you are taking native varieties, it will get diseases, everything, pests, you spray it and you say, I have used native variety and it is organic, means nobody will agree. Okay. But if you take a disease resistant variety, then get a good yield out of your use of biopesticide, microbial consortia, use organic practices and come out with a good yield that can be sold as organic fruit only, or organic vegetable rather.
My question was the same thing, sir. Using using the hybrid seeds, can I call my produce organic?
Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Every mango today you are eating Alfonso. Alfonso is in fact a hybrid, but it's a natural hybrid. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah.
Okay, next, anybody else has got more questions, please? Other participants?
Mr. Nikhilesh?
Good afternoon,
Yeah.
folks. I just recently just joined, so I was a little bit late to the meeting today. And today is my second session. And let me just turn on my camera. Can you guys see me? Is the camera working?
No.
Not at
Okay, let me just speak to you over the mic. Because I've been into a business of textiles for the last 10 years, and this farming bug actually caught me a couple of years back, and I was very sustainable farming. Probably that caught the bug for me, and I've always wanted to do hydroponics and aeroponics, but things didn't take off for the last 4 5 years, and now just trying my second hand into agriculture, and that's the reason I'm attending this meeting today.
Okay.
And sir, initially, as you said, green leafy vegetables, that's the best, that's one of the best seeds to start your initial production. But see, having no farming knowledge and only with the help of YouTube or conferences and meetings like these, how do you put your foot down and you do your first step? I mean, this is a very confusing question. I'm sure you would have come across from many respondents.
Sir, actually, I appreciate. This is in fact, the first question you should ask yourself as well as, first of all, you have to go to a place where such kind. Where exactly are you based?
Sir, I'm based in Bangalore, sir.
Or then why don't you come to our institute, see for yourself, meet people, and see. Start with that. You have to meet people who are working in different crops. See the crop, and then you start which would be the best one. You can take a decision. Then whatever consultancy or guidance you need, we will definitely help you.
Definitely, sir. It would be a privilege to meet you,
Yeah,
because
please.
over the years, the youngsters, have been losing out, on farming, and we see a lot of people migrating from other countries and taking this bold step. But I fail to understand, as youngsters, we should not think twice to do this, because there have been so many opportunities, coming and going. But it's always that the foreign youngsters who are coming forward to do this.
Actually, I have got the letter from the organizer saying that making farming an enterprise.
Absolutely, yes.
We had National Horticulture Fair organized from February 4th to 8th year, wherein we about 65,000 farmers from all over the country came. We had 240 demonstration trials here. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the video because I was told only interview is there anyway. So what has happened is, see, there are many farming opportunities. Take seed production.
Dr. Dinesh?
Yeah.
Sorry to intervene. You can share the videos.
Yeah. Maybe now it may be a bit difficult anyway.
Okay, no problem.
No, see, Mr. Nikhilesh question I'm trying to answer. See, there are lot of entrepreneurial opportunities. Now we have on-site incubation facility. We have off-site incubation facility. To start with, if you are interested in seed production, we can guide you. Take up the seed production. Our scientists will visit your plot, and whatever seeds you produce, we are taking it back. It is strictly under an MOU. You will get into farming like this. Once you start this, actually interest grows. You can start a nursery, take our variety, propagate it, we'll buy back.
Okay, sir.
There are several technologies, organic technologies, which you can take, start doing as an incubator, make 50 to 60 lakhs per year here only, staying in the IIHR, in our institute. You can sell it through our Agricultural Technology Information Center. Go out and become an entrepreneur.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for answering my questions.
Okay, Mr. Shirish, you would like to ask anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Dr. Dinesh. My name is Shirish. I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Yeah,
Good to have you
nice.
on the show, sir.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, sir,
Nice.
I believe you, thank you. Same here. I believe you have developed a couple of varieties of papaya and guava breeds. Can you tell
Yeah,
me more about that, please? Thank you.
yeah. We have developed a variety called the papaya variety called Prabhat, which is basically you don't get male plants in that. Okay, the fruit size is around 1.5 to 2 kg, and the color of the pulp is pink. This is the Arka Prabhat variety of papaya. In guava, we have developed very good varieties. One recently pink colored variety Arka Kiran we have developed. If you happen to go from Hyderabad to Vijayawada, in Vijayawada, there is a company called the Bloom Irrigation Systems. In fact, the owner of that has become a farmer now, and he has started a nursery of Arka Kiran, and he is making about 70 to 80 lakhs per year, and he is supplying the plant material to various parts in India now. And in fact, those of the persons who have grown this also, fruit is there in the market, and I am told they are getting about 60 to 70 rupees per kg. So this is about Arka Kiran, which has done very well in Andhra Pradesh. The speciality of this variety is it's a dual purpose variety. It can be grown, it can be used for table purpose, or it can be used for drinks also, juice making. In fact, I am happy to inform you that recently, I think Govardhan is here, we have come out with a technology for pomegranate probiotics. This is a drink which doesn't have even sugar in it. It is purely pomegranate. It can be stored for about 3 to 5 months, and it's a probiotic with lactobacillus bacteria. We are going to release this. We have released this technology. Few of the processing industries are coming forward to take it up. Like this, Mr. Shirish, we can even in guava, we are trying to come out with post-harvest products. So tomorrow, once the processing industry is coming up, people can readily push their commodity into these processing industries. In case of tomato, now a company called Sunsip has picked up our tomato crush technology. This tomato crush technology has got seeds also in it. The speciality is that seeds is not crushed and taken out. Seeds also will be there. We have come out for the first time in tomato 2 processing varieties, which are exclusively used for processing. I think some of these things which we are doing, probably in the years to come, it will go into the processing line now. Yeah, anyway, anything else?
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
Shiri?
Yeah, this looks like a very much future technology. And
Yeah,
is it under production right now? Is it on the shelves?
it is on the shelves. Arka Kiran is being taken for juice making because it has got very high lycopene. You don't need to add any flavor, artificial flavor. You don't need to add any artificial color into it. It is very natural. If you sometime if you can meet Krishnaya, in fact, who is there in Vijayawada.
Sure, sir. I would love to do that. Thank you.
Okay.
So, sir, do you think the Hyderabad climate would be a good place to for Arka Kiran
Yeah, very
farming?
much. In fact, Hyderabad is better than Bangalore for growing crops.
All right, sir. I would get in contact with you to know more about it. Thank you.
Yeah, please, you are most welcome.
So, thank you very much. And any other questions by the other participants, please? There are many others.
Mr. Benika?
How do we get in touch with you, Mr. Dinesh?
Now we have a website You can note it down, iihr.res.in. In fact, I would also like to inform you that from anywhere in India, you can get the seeds now from our website, just like Amazon. If you log into the website seed.iihr.res.in, you can order your seeds and it will reach your house.
Okay.
Sir, could you please repeat the website, sir? I'm just making a note of it.
Yeah, iihr.res.in.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Lakshmipathy, would you like to ask anything? Mr. Lakshmipathy, are you able to hear me?
No. Yes, I can hear you,
Okay.
but no question.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah,
the,
this is
Nandakumar?
Shirish again.
Yeah,
the
please
last
go ahead.
I have a
question,
question.
may I
Yeah.
add that there is also this attic section of IIHR, as
Yeah.
well as they've got other sections, SAIF section, and the scientists are very well informed. Let me tell
Yeah.
you that if you approach them, you get all your solutions within no time. And the varieties that they are growing of late are extremely popular. See, in mango, they have done one great service to the farmers of Srinivasapura, and they have got mango special for ensuring that the mango trees grow well. Similarly, they have got for other crops also. So I would like to request Dr. Dinesh to tell us something more about the attic, what the work they are doing, and about
Yeah.
SAIF, and about the other special projects which IHR is having, and the
Yeah.
things that you do at the National Horticulture Fair, which is amazing. Please tell us a
Yeah.
few things about that.
Actually, National Horticultural Fair we organize once in a year, but to demonstrate our technologies. These are all on-field demonstrations, and we also display our technologies and we also sell our planting material there. The Agricultural Technology Information Center essentially caters to the needs of the farmers through, even if you ask them for any of our material, many of our micronutrient formulations like mango special, vegetable special, banana special, they send it to your place. Also now, as I said, seed portal is there, IHR seed portal. Log into it, ask for any of these vegetable seeds, it will reach you. So this is the kind of arrangement we have made. In fact, the attic is one place wherein we also, our incubators, more importantly, our on-site incubators, they sell their produce through our attic only. And they are making very good money out of it. Once for 6 months, they get trained here, sell their produce for about 6 months to 1 year. Then they go and start becoming entrepreneurs. So this is the kind of, in fact, we have also now introduced, there is already through which we want to establish it in various places so that people can have access to good seed material.
Okay, that's very nice. And could you also tell us something about your floriculture? Because there is a lot of things in floriculture as well as in exotic plants.
Yeah.
You have got a separate center and satellites all over the state, uh, in Coorg,
Yeah,
in
actually,
around Bangalore.
yeah. So we have
Yes,
been
please.
actually working on floriculture plants for quite some time. Now we have come out with a few marigold types and roses we have now, which are being taken up by a lot of people and who want to grow this instead of the Netherland roses, and then they want to export it or they want to use it internally. We are now concentrating on developing certain marigold varieties which can be used for pigment extraction, because this is already being done. But what we want is an Indian variety which can really cater to the needs of the people, so that um, they can get the planting material from IHR or from anybody who wants to grow them. They can grow that and sell it. Uh, the other part is the vertical garden farm. The structures we have made few. In that, we have identified the plants that can be grown in an area of 10 by 10 in your terrace, wherein you can grow vegetables. We have got now media. In fact, the most important thing in any terrace garden is the media. Media in the nutrient solution. Now we have come out with a nutrient solution with which you can grow vegetables in grow bags. So these grow bags can be taken up on the terrace gardening, for terrace gardening. In fact, we have varieties for terrace gardening now. Excellent vegetable varieties, very good flower varieties. In fact, a very low level flower crop like Cassandra is fetching very good price to the farmers today, because we have come out with two varieties which are very floriferous, and the yield is almost double than that of the earlier variety. Uh, in fact, even some of the farmers are getting into cutting production, and then we are buying back the cuttings. So these are, in fact, we are working on some of the crops like tuberose, which the Arka Prajwal variety of our tuberose has already occupied West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, uh, Dharmapuri in Tamil Nadu. Virtually about 30 to 40% of the area is occupied this variety in India. And then we have promoted certain biopesticides which can be used in
Mr. Dinesh, we are unable to hear you.
Utah. We have come out with a light trap which can be very well used to trap the insects, especially in the polyhouse condition. It can bring down the attack within 24 hours. So this is the kind of interventions we have made with regard to some of our agricultural crops, as well as with regard to other organic friendly methods of controlling. That is the IDM or the IPM packages what we have developed uh, are very farmer friendly and environment friendly. In fact.
Thank you. And the participants, would you like to ask more questions, please? Mr. Benekal, Mr. Niklesh, Mr. Suresh,
Mr. Nandakumar, you joined a bit later.
Kumar.
Would you like to ask anything? Mr. Nandakumar, you are in
I
mute mode.
joined. Yes,
Yeah.
I joined late, madam. So I say much detail.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Dinesh, Dr.
Yeah.
Dinesh, could you tell us also about these exotic things which Dr. Karunakar is doing, especially dragon fruits and other medicinal plants?
Yeah, no, medicinal plants, we have got one variety, as I told you, in Mucuna, which actually generally the traditional Mucuna varieties are itchy types, that if you cannot touch them. But this Mucuna, it is user friendly, and it can be used for actually Parkinson's disease. I was told this Mucuna is being used for the Parkinson's disease, and we have got very good demand. Added to that, it is also, we have four varieties in them. Added to that is that it fixes atmospheric nitrogen when grown in different orchards. With regard to what was your other question? Yeah, with regard to Dr. Karunakaran's work on dragon fruit. Yes, we have introduced dragon fruit. We have standardized the package of practices for dragon fruit now today in India, and a lot of people are taking it up because basically it's a zero fight. However, it needs some management, it needs some training and pruning, which we have finalized. Even the material on which it has to be trained has also been we have standardized the package of practices, cultivation practices, materials to be used for growing it, everything we have standardized. So one more very important thing what we have done is, in a crop like jackfruit, which is actually indigenous to India, we have got fantastic diversity in the country. But what we see is, wherever we have very rich diversity, there is a tendency of that particular crop or whichever it is, we tend to lose it because of the rich diversity and deforestation. You know many things. What has
Yes.
happened here? We have, in fact, during our survey, found out some of the jackfruit types which are having very high carotenoid content. So for that, we have selected those varieties. What we did was we entered into an agreement with the farmer. He was not knowing how to graft it. I am talking about two varieties called Sidhu and Shankara, which jackfruit which are red in color, coppery red flakes they have, and these help the farmers. And those of the farmers who are earning about 7 to 8,000 from the fruits are earning about 8 lakhs per year. Now they are multiplying the jackfruit plants. And earlier we made an MOU saying that we will start multiplying and training him. And whatever we multiply, every plant, if we sell it, 30% of it, 70% of would go to the farmer's account, and 30% would come to the institute. Like this hand holding of the farmer was done for 2 years. Then now he on his own, he's multiplying thousands of plant material. He's doing very, very well as an entrepreneur. In fact, we invite him here for giving lectures to those of the people who want to become entrepreneurs. This is one example of linking biodiversity with livelihood security, so that the farmers themselves become interested in conserving the biodiversity.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, we have seen these two varieties at your fair. It is really got tremendous scope, and the taste is also unique.
In fact, to help every farmer who are having this seedling variety of jackfruit, the institute has come out with 3 products in jackfruit. One is it is called as Jaccolate. This is a jackfruit seed powder and mushroom powder mixed chocolate. Then we have come out with Jackies, that is called jackfruit cookies. And we have come out with jackfruit juice without any sugar at room temperature. This juice can be preserved for about 6 months. These are the 3 technologies we have here. Those of anyone, if you are interested, please come down. You can purchase the technologies and start a small enterprise of your own. Already there are people who have taken it. And we give our technologies on a non-exclusive basis. No royalty business, only one-time down payment. The agreement is for about 5 years. After that, you will have to renew it.
That's very nice, very interesting, Dr. Dinesh. Anything about the scented roses? Because some research was going on last year.
Yeah, we have come out with few scented roses. In fact, they will be used for your gulkan making. And there are farms. In fact, we have distributed it to some of the farmers in UP. We are awaiting the results of their growing, because there they use it for gulkan making. So for that we have given it very good scented roses. Probably those of the persons who are interested, they can come down. We can supply the material out.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Dinesh.
Yeah.
So, any more questions by the participants? Or would you like to add something? Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm Shirish again.
Yes,
Dr.
please.
Dinesh, yeah, it was very nice meeting you over the chat over here. What I want to know is you have vast experience in papaya, guavas, and jackfruits, and scented roses, and everything else, and seeds. And sir, I just wanted to know how can we make the best use of you and your services at IIHR?
Yeah, please log into our website. All the details are given. Our scientists, about 150 scientists, work on different crops. Whichever crop you want to have information, we'll be very, very happy to supply you the information. You can correspond with us through mail. We'll be answering it without any problem. Consent will go to the concerned scientist and they will reply.
Yeah, Mr. Srish,
Do you have any training program at the university for 1 or 2 days? Do you have any training program for a couple of days?
We have a lot of training programs because of this COVID problem. We are conducting even training programs through webinars. We put it on our website and you can just have a look at it. Anybody can join it. In fact, recently,
Okay,
I think yesterday or day before yesterday, we have completed our post-harvest technology. Like that, every time we'll be doing. We have a society called Bestart, a society funded by the Department of Science and Technology, which actually is encouraging startups in horticulture now. So we are conducting programs. Please have a look at our website. You can see the series of training programs. And in fact, mushroom growing and value-added production in mushroom has become a big business for us. This we are doing it in a big way. Anytime you can join it.
Sir, any of your products are getting exported? Thank you.
Yeah, we have osmotically dehydrated products which were about 8 to 9 years back, which were introduced in the market. Some commercial people took it up and now they are exporting it in Australia.
Which variety is that, Dr. Dinesh?
Osmotically dehydrated products of fruits and vegetables.
Okay, okay. That's special, particularly mango, I think.
Yeah, mango, pineapple. There are many products. Papaya, guava. In fact, we have come out with very good technology for mango bar making also. Roller. These are rolls, mango rolls, which can be made. I would request all you youngsters to come here once and meet our people so that you can get ideas, become entrepreneurs in horticulture.
Yeah, no doubt we must avail of these facilities because the scientists there are extremely highly trained and you can follow them very easily because they explain also in very simple language. So, any more questions, or would you like to add something more, Dr. Dinesh, about your big institute? Of course, this time is very short, it requires a
Yeah.
whole day, but still, you could summarize.
No, I would only request all of you, whoever is there, to see. One thing is we need to start somewhere down the line. I think the opportunity is there because now last year we took about 1,000 demonstration plots in Northeast. What has happened is our varieties have virtually replaced the private varieties now. There, tomato, leafy vegetables, brinjal, okra, that is bendi. So many of them, they have, because they are basically disease-resistant varieties. The advantage is that. So there is an opportunity from seed to plant protection to biopesticides to cultivation practice like biopesticides, then our microbial consortia to post-harvest products. The number of products are there. I'm sure easily somebody can pick it up and become an entrepreneur. In fact, the mushroom products, the mushroom spawn making, everything is assuming very great importance today. We have even come out with mushroom rasam mix, which if connected to midday meal scheme would go a long way.
Yeah, thank you very much for that, Dr. Dinesh.
Thank you.
So, if there are no more questions, Mrs. Rajani, I would request you to close the meet. And
Yeah, just before that, Miss Dekha Rao just logged in 2 minutes ago. Miss Dekha, you would like to ask anything?
Mrs. Dekarao?
She's in mute mode. We'll wait for a
Okay.
few seconds.
Okay. No,
Wait,
no.
wait, wait.
Yeah, I've been trying to. They're talking about mushrooms. Mushrooms. I did the certification course in Chennai, and we did develop some of them. Developed these mushrooms, but there is not a good market in Chennai. I'm little bit doubtful, skeptical about that because the reason being in Chennai, not many people consume mushroom, and not only that, the process it has to be consumed in few hours. So we had difficulty in mushroom. So the sir was saying that mushroom is a good option, maybe for Bangalore, for Karnataka states, but not for us unless maybe you dehydrate it or process it. So this is
Yeah,
what I want to say. And also, I would like to say if there's any other webinar, please. I think I've been trying to log into your website and check because post COVID we cannot travel. Otherwise, we would love to travel and attend some of the seminars there.
ma'am. Actually, what has happened is you are right. In places where mushroom is not being consumed, it becomes a problem. Actually, we have come out with series of chutney powders from mushroom, along with the drumstick, along with herbal products. We have made mushroom mix. Probably, if this rasam mix can be, if you can approach state government and if it can become if it can be tied with the maintenance fee, I think we can do very well in.
Yeah, see, sir, the shelf life is also short, and there are
Yeah,
certain varieties only which grows, I think, for our climate.
yeah.
So vis-a-vis, only people are only doing button mushrooms, I think here,
Yeah.
and that also has to be consumed.
Yeah.
So that it cannot be a thing. Maybe if you process it, maybe there's a market later. We can see, we can explore that. Yeah, little difficulty is there in that mushroom sector. To I just wanted to say that. Anyway, thank you. I think I missed out in between. I didn't have, but definitely we'd like to approach once this travel restriction is gone up. We'd like to come to your institute.
Actually, there are, I don't hear who have undergone training. They have started this mushroom business here, few of them. And they are doing very well here. The consumption is going up now.
Okay, thank you for the information, sir.
Okay.
So, Mr. Rajani, shall I thank Dr. Dinesh, and now I request Mrs. Rajani to close the session, please.
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Dinesh, and all the participants for joining this call. It was an informative session, and we thank you very much for joining this session. Thank you, everyone. I'm closing the call now.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Dinesh. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.